and it's Jogimo. Cascade after cascade, pushing them back. And it works out for a bit.
They get EG pulled over to that left side of the map. They will decide to re-hit, but they're going to allow, or they're going to have focus in kitchen now. So maybe they've cut the numbers in sight. Wall goes up. This is going to be a full take onto the B, and EG have not shown themselves yet, so it leaves 100 Thieves a little bit wondering as they start to plan.
Big delay, so we have to plan in a different position. Busio still gets the pick onto Asna. Better for 100 Thieves. They at least get the plant down, allowing for the pulse plan to be played, but a high tide also came out from Jogimo, allowing EG to slowly creep up back into the site. Nobody watching flank, nobody needed. All of the defenders are currently moving into the B site from the back of the site, and it's gonna be Demon 1 getting the first kill from the VCTs on a professional team, and it's also all of EG getting ways to have Ethan ready to move up. Smoke coming out from Fryo. Yep. Who then gets pushed. Okay, but bodies are still falling for EG. They wall up for split to B.
They've been mid the whole time. They're looking for a fight. It's like, when will you give it to us? Come on. And they actually pulled one out there, taking down 2 overall. So really great little back and forth push and pull on mid for 100 Thieves to start. I think we see EG play much safer for the remainder of this one.
So the wall to indicate some sort of fast push towards orange was still being watched here by Com. They didn't spawn anybody, so spread out all across the map are EG jump spawning, trying to find information. Finally, it's engaged towards the B side, a recon to initiate for 100 Thieves. A plant, a delay, a spray. Plant still comes in.
Just ate enough of that molly. Gets out alive.
Fight towards kitchen, that's about to happen, and that's Bang pushing forward, catching Demon off the rotation. Meanwhile, though, Com and Ethan having strong weapons, but the Marshal seems to be stronger. Ethan having a clutch now. 3 left to take down. A flank about to come in from B main.
Ethan
at least gets 1. And on his 2 versus 1 reloads away, Snakebite on the ground knows that it's coming from spawn. Tapping onto the spike, trying to find Asuna. As Asuna's just running that clock down, forcing the footsteps, forcing the audio cues to come out. And that's gonna be it. Ethan manages to get that, but the spike still goes off. And 100 Thieves win on a thrifty.
The thrifty round to draw these rounds out. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Nothing he's gonna be able to do here.
Calm down on that one as he gets pushed out. And again, 100 Thieves start off with a quick kill on the round, giving themselves the advantage.
With the turret being picked off, all of 100 Thieves are rotating back from the B site onto A just to support the spike carrier who's currently there, dinked by Ethan. Continues to push forward, gets a second dink, but no kills. That's so unlucky for him. It's up to Demon. He's gonna have to learn real quick. It's not a red game, got caught earlier on in a rotation, and this time only with the Sheriff on a 5 versus 1. Low HP.
Stellar ult.
Just wants to land a couple of shots here to build that confidence up. Potentially was looking for a head-to-head against Bang one more time.
All these plays too, it seems like Demon has been the anchor on the site, right? As EG moves in, we see the 4 core of the squad we've seen mostly on the team playing through to the site. And only caught off once here, so Demon makes that rotation a little later. Obviously here, the round's just kind of winding down. But made sure to stay safer, didn't want to go down this time in the rotation. Oh, that last shot right over the head of...
For the lockdown, potentially.
There's the play.
A flash for Demon to peek out and dashes away as it gets the opener there onto Cryo. So that forces out a much earlier lockdown than anticipated for 100 Thieves. Not committed into it yet. Look at him, just staying inside of it, dashing away, gets detained, but at least his teammates are there. Now even a cove to protect him. 100 Thieves are now trying to move into the site. It's a 4 versus 2.
Bang.
Demon looking to answer back onto a 3rd into this round. As now Bang. Oh, looking for the transfer. And he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
The Red Bull puts a 4K into the round.
Ho ho. See where they go from this. Obviously, 100 Thieves feeling very good there. You see EG switching it up, trying to play around each other, trying to play around Demon a little bit more now. They're giving him a buddy system to be moving with. Now towards mid, Blade Storm out, and that is a cause for pause on the side of 100 Thieves, but it will not stop them from moving forward eventually. Flank watch now by Stellar as Cryo is down for this, so no extra smokes, just the wall to get in here.
That's the first turret. Well, the only turret, rather, from Busio that gets spotted, so that throws an immediate molly towards the ground and Nanoswarm to prevent any type of early pushes. Punisher coming out on the attack, does get the connection and the kill onto Com.
Retake wall, or retake utility wall's already at A. Down for the side of EG now. So the 4v4 levels it out, wall goes up, quick plant goes down.
Flash here, once again for Demon to come out. Daggers in, headshot onto Derek, and Pang once again still there. 2 versus 2 though. Weaponry much stronger for the attack. A flank here, alert from Stellar, transfer onto Ethan.
Yeah.
But that's the early sound and a warning shot. 100 Thieves knowing now that the operator is out on the A side. Invested for EG into the defender round. Yet still not afraid. Still creeping up towards the A orb. Waiting for correct timing as Demon relocated into a different spot. To get an angle now towards the top of the pipes. Top of 410 as well.
Smoke for where Demon's first op position might be. Doesn't matter.
That's 2 instantly popped down. Reckoning to come out on the defense, courtesy of Giacomo. As Demon just got spotted trying to run through the smoke. As Fang gets hit by that, Demon finally gets the revenge back into the up, waited by Stellar on the top of the rafters. A wall plant also coming in for Asuna. No res available after that. Still after this plant, Giacomo at 2 HP. Action has quieted down for a bit. EG looking to move back towards this site. Walled again, space for EG behind a toxic screen as a tap then comes in onto the spike. Trying to get the shots, trying to hear where the last 2 players are at. As unfortunately, Giacomo falls, traded out by Com. Asta looking onto the rope, onto the rope, but gets the kill a little bit too. Cryo, they wanted to go aggressive for 100 Thieves. Already on the top of green. Demon to fall first. Lockdown available to push all of the B side away.
You should run.
And put down instantly. Ethan looking for an opportunity at least to get some picks before he falls back, but this is gonna be impossible for him to get away. So try to get 1, try to get 2 before, and he's gonna get done. All of EG falling after this. Even might be an early call for the last 2 players to save.
Really neat way to play it out too. This big wall in middle, and with the lockdown going down, they were able to basically stall out EG trying to find their way through. Bustio had to stay outside the lockdown, but still, they had to work through wall. There were so many layers to clear just for get from A to B instead of getting to site and then being able to use your utility. So nice little pacing throughout this round. I like.
Surprising actually on that previous one that the last 2 players didn't save their weapons.
Right there.
Yeah. Tend to wonder. It's just sticking as a team though. Playing together, going for the fight, and seeing if they can actually wear away at 100 Thieves a bit maybe. Same start to this round. Much slower though. 100 Thieves, you saw Asuna throw the slow out, which would go for Alt Orb. Giving EG the same look. They recover it though. So, pretty forward play. Com 1 off of ultimate. Bustio has 1. So if they do find some frags here, Vansili, it could be a likely alt. But that's not the case.
Yeah, no,
5 on B
happen.
and 4 towards A with a quick lurk here. We'll see if Bang can hit anything on the come around from EG.
And he's waiting.
Seconds left.
Oh,
And the charge comes
all of
in.
them.
All of them indeed. Snakebite on the ground, splitting out the aggressive push coming out from EG. A lot of vulnerability from the Snakebites on the ground.
Oh my gosh. A quick flick there.
Tom looking to pick up that weapon. Wall banged by Asuna.
Yeah. Again, forward. It's been good to see him taking initiative in some of these situations. You need the new player to step out, step into the light.
Aldrone is going to spot
Did you see
teammate, so
him?
he's going to have to fall back. Meanwhile, Giacomo was down to almost nothing, thankfully. Has a heal coming out from Ethan. Now we're gonna walk into the thick of it. Viper's pit out on a defense. Calm! Was being pinched by 2 angles on the garage. That's pinch. Yeah, that pinch is gonna come down. Cryocel's already made it across towards yellow. Shadows. While all of that creep up towards B main ensued. We're gonna get the wall. A wall plant attempt, at least to get the pit down bit first.
One enemy remaining.
The lockdown for the retake. Asna is just looking for the fights. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be impossible.
Yeah.
Falling away here from the range. Busu gets the kill. EG answers right back.
Deja vu. We're gonna come back for a 6-6. EG is about to get that comeback here as they start to figure out this composition, how it works. A nice,
Rebels are out to put Dogimo into a forward position under but of 2. As it gets denied there by Cryo. So all the rotates you're trying to do now, you have double lurks going across. Bang has a great position inside kitchen, and all of EG once again giving up the sights on the B site.
That's 2 rounds now we've seen Calm kind of take a shot from the side when he's just getting taken back and forth.
Yeah.
We almost saw it on Haven too when he was watching towards short. It seems like the tiptoes of 100 Thieves are just inside, not inside the head of Calm, I should say. One more for Demon. Maybe get this Blade Storm to connect with a few heads. And they are searching right now. You see on the other side of the map, Cryo is on a hunt.
Up but right for EG. It's the same utility on the other end. What
Well,
combo utility, but Ethan still dodges all of the Hunter's fury. Finally, as it gets picked off, 100 Thieves puts the early res up as they're charging towards the site. Calm this time playing towards A, saved by a high tide after his toxic screen comes down, allowing for EG to rotate towards the back, evening up on a 4 versus 4. No ults available for either of these teams. It's going to come down to the trade possibilities.
oh my gosh.
Ropes favoring on to 100 Thieves as Bang somehow is playing this controller like a duelist. A hard retake to do. An off in the hands of Demon 1. But it's still 100.
Instantly denied. See, answer hit there. They get it. You expect the drone, but still nobody even peeks before that. So initial strategy set up on defense is foiled. What's next? What's the audible? The mid-round call from the defense has to be just as good as the one from the offense, right, Vance? Hasn't been that case since 100 Thieves. Here now into B again.
Derek, those 2 shock darts were crucial. First one to stop the push on Aimeen, the second one to stop the nano swarm from blooming, allowing this wall plant to happen. Seeker's already coming out on the defense as we have the low buy in the last round of the half for EG. Stingers and Guardians. Forward moving is gonna be Demon. But it's long range with the Guardians, stopped by a toxic screen, poison orb to allow EG to flood open towards yellow. So get a couple of trades, it's at halfway. A push coming in. The rotation so late for Calm.
3v1.
Who was looking for that lurk, and unfortunately nobody's there to lurk this time around for EG. And it's Stellar coming in for the avoiding the high tide, avoiding the cascade, and it's EG now storming in. Shock darts to retaliate from the site. The 3v3 early into this round. From where we're leading towards how EG was playing towards that first half, is trying to initiate Demon a lot with Ethan. And those are the 2 first players that fall. So the plan is still there on the attack to really allow the ranked Demon to move in.
How far do you go, Calm? The hard lurk. I mean, they have so much time. 1 minute seems like the world if you have it left in a round. So they do put a little bit of the utility towards A. This is when Calm would be hearing the rotation. But it's silence from Bang until he sees it. They play connection. Oh my word.
Okay, that was nice though. A tap on the ghost. Low HP, trying to clear out towards green just in case. Would initiate a safe plan. But Stellar's waiting on the top.
One enemy remaining.
Now it's up to that 1 versus 1. Jogimo, a change of role from a duelist into this controller play. Bang being Stellar onto the controller play as well.
Both are low.
Tap onto the spike, bang on the bosses, and 100 Thieves put another business map. GG, off a plant, Stinger by, of course, one of the rare sights that we see this year for the VCGs. And 100 Thieves ready to play the retake.
Spammed right through, coming in from Asuna right off the bat there. Plan's gonna actually be a forward one, so they're ready to defend this, much like a Sage plan, but I don't think it's a wall. Nope.
That's it. Putting that orb up on the top of the A tower, trying to sell a fake that it plants above. But bang!
Holy!
And Cryo were already ready to fight back. Long range on that pulse plant, still in favor of EG. Derek hit by the alarm bot, now vulnerable.
Dữ vậy đi.
But it's just too much for him to handle.
Cheating out for this round to see if 100 Thieves come out with anything wild, and they have sent 4 towards the pipes. There's a shot.
And playing far back, because EG knows 100 Thieves are on an eco. 4 players pushing forward, but Boosie only spotted 2. All of EG for the rest of that still holding towards mid, watching the B pushes, pinging to make sure that we're clearing all of the angles. And 100 Thieves are actually gambling to rotate all of their players towards the B site, leaving only Derek alone at A.
Still in spawn, just hanging out. What do they want from 100 Thieves? I feel like 100 Thieves did this to EG on one of the rounds, right? When 100 Thieves were ready for EG to come in with Sheriffs, they sat mid, they waited for EG to pick, they pulled them out of the woodwork.
Yeah,
it's not happening this time though.
Ethan threw a flash towards the A site, and with that call in the audible that it blinded some players, they're guessing that the stack's towards A this time. So everybody leaning towards B, wall to come up.
30 seconds left.
And Stellar's here. He's done it before. Sheriff in hand.
Double wall.
Now to run inside this cove if we're trying to go for a plant, decides to fall back instead. Pushed away by a snake bite. Plant will go down as players are also falling from 100 Thieves.
Oh my gosh. So you don't get to stare at anything. They completely make the site theirs. Boostio comes up with another Marshall shot. Operator or Marshall, you gotta watch out when he's looking down the scope.
You definitely want that. He's only 1 away from a lockdown.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be an important ultimate to be used, which he's gonna get now into the next. As EG still needs to bring this comeback on Icebox.
Last player standing.
1, and now it's just Cryo looking to get closer. Only gets close to Calm on that one.
Meanwhile, Calm was the one that's watching that flank on the A site, and he's now going to become the lurk. As players from 100 Thieves forced to fall back towards Snowman, we're going to get a cold plant at the default spot. Asna going with the sprays. Manages to land one onto Demon. As Jogimo's just stuck here.
So tough.
Just behind the Nanostorm, now slowed down by Slow Orbs too. And fighting back, Ethan and Jogimo with the Bulldogs. The flank out from Calm not working out. Ethan picking up a Vandal. Wall plant up, trying to break the wall. The lineup on 2, but only gets 1. 100 Thieves, they're now up at 11, and that lockdown that was supposed to give a lot of space here for EG.
Yeah.
Suffocates in the...
Playing a 3-1-1 here. Beautiful stop by Boostio. That's going to start to sort out the map a little bit. And things like that is what EG just needed to start doing. Does it work?
Reckoning into the site, but that Hunter's Fury actually pinged 2 players. Nanostorm to delay even more, and that's even going to nullify the Reckoning from coming out. 100 Thieves are already looking for a fight, and Calm has to look for a big play. Once again, on an attempt of a lurk. 1v1 versus Cryo Cells, and he loses it. 3 more to stand up for EG on his post plan as Ethan gets smothered by a Paranoia. Utility's just too good for 100 Thieves.
See, getting caught scaling into the site. Again, 100 Thieves pops out of the word work. They find Ethan trying to rotate forward. A few underneath. Jogimo couldn't get that trade. It looks
available, and all 4 players of 100 Thieves are playing towards the A site, leaving a solo anchor from Stellar on B. Blade Storm not activated, unfortunately. First blood, 400 Thieves.
Some bit of the same of last round for EG here. We had the 3 at B, 1 and 1 in mid. This time it was the 3 at A with 1 B. And we just saw Demon go down mid. But that's a round they say, hey Demon, see, get up there, make it happen. But here in the Blade Storm, 100 Thieves is going to be so ready to see that coming out on one of the high extremities of the map. 2 up top here for 100 Thieves. That's really cheeky too, because Derek drops and you're not expecting Asuna. It's just the mind games they're playing right now.
And EG are walking right into that trap. Nice entry though by Ethan. big flash, even dropping both players.
15 on each, too.
So great job done here by the initiator. Comp just looking for the plant. He's gonna get it at least. Big sacrifice right now, but we talked about the retake of capabilities off the lockdown, off the res.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be cryo back out as well. And all they want to do here is just push that space back. There's no opportunity to break that lockdown. And it's looking grim. Nanoswarm available for Busio for a pulse line if he wants to, and they both fall. 100 Thieves comes in for the defuse. A convincing second half win.